Welcome back, Wolfpack Verlis here, and this is how to use Glaceon. Look at those specials. Alright, Glaceon's a good Pokemon. I mean, 110 defense, 95 special defense, and then 130 special attack. We have a ferocious Pokemon right here. However, it doesn't have the greatest speed, so might need a Scarf on that one. And overall, it's going to be an interesting Pokemon to make work. It's just an Ice type, which not a great defensive typing, unfortunately, even though it has great defensive stats. Weakness against Fighting, Rock, Steel, and Fire, and only a resistance to itself. Interesting. However, when we hop into Pokemon Showdown, we're going to see Glaceon's true calling, and that's going to be on a Hail team using that Blizzard, most likely in VGC or doubles with a Choice Scarf. The ORAS is Timid Nature, max special attack, max speed. Blizzard's not going to miss because when Hail is up, Blizzard has perfect accuracy. You're going to have a really high amount of special attack, and your Snow Cloak ability gets procced. If Hail is active, this Pokemon's evasion is 1.25 times, and it already has the immunity to Hail being an Ice type. I wouldn't even worry about Ice Body. Pretty much if you're using Glaceon, Hail needs to be around it at some form. And then we just have whatever coverage, Signal Beam, Shadow Ball, Hidden Power, for whatever you need. On top of that, you're just going to be using Blizzard, trying to go for that really fast, super high damage hits on your opponent, and it can work out very well. After that, I was also thinking Icy Wind support. That with the Icy Wind, it lowers both of your opponent's speed by 1 when you use it. So if you get the Hail set up, you could have a Pokemon using Hail with the Icy Rock, or you could have a Pokemon like Abomasnow just setting it up with its ability. Then you go into Blizzard from there, have Protect because it is doubles, and then Yawn is going to just be nice because you can throw out the Yawn if you see the opportunity, force out an opponent, or give yourself some free setup, and it could work out pretty well. Snow Cloak, always. Citrus Berry is an option here. You can also go with the Focus Sash. Focus Sash is going to let you get off that Icy Wind and try to keep that speed priority going. With this idea, I was thinking you could also get it with the Modest Nature because you're trying to boost that speed, but if you really want to make sure you outspeed everything, Timid works and the special attack is still going to be very high. Then we have a Focus Sash setup again. This is if you want Glaceon to be your Hail setting Pokemon, that with the Focus Sash you can still retain some speed and just go set up that Hail, get Blizzard going, and with this is going to be about your secondary Pokemon. That Glaceon's going to be wanting to set up that Hail, and then whatever Pokemon you can have to follow it up with a Blizzard, it can use Protect the first turn, absorb the hit, use set Hail, and then you have a Pokemon like Greninja, Frostlass, or really any Pokemon that could use a very powerful Blizzard setting up, and it can work out very well. That again, Shadow Ball for coverage, Protect because doubles, and the idea with the Hail team is just will spam Blizzard. It's going to be Blizzard, Blizzard, Blizzard until you win, and then that's it. Also, because it is an Eevee, we do have to make note of the Curse High Special Defense set. I know this is kind of getting spammed around, but if someone just stumbles randomly into this guide or any of the other Eevee guides, it's kind of like, look, go with that Careful Nature, max out that special defense, and then you can make it work as a physical super special defense Pokemon, gaining defense off of Curse with good amount of hit point bulk. And also, this could work in singles really well because say you have a Hail team. Hail team in singles, very rare, but you can still make it work. You set up double team while under Snow Cloak, while getting that Curse, going into Rest, and then a monstrous Avalanche. So Glaceon has a bit more edge on setting up this Curse. Also, if you don't want to have to worry about that, you can still just put a Baton Pass. Evolution, awesome Baton Pass chain, and that way you're going to be able to Baton Pass some evasion, some Curse stats, have some damage potential, leftovers is going to be really nice. Boom, 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 overall pretty solid. So, that's what we have for Glaceon. Mainly, this is going to be the better option, just Choice Scarf Blizzard, not worrying about anything, getting the Hail set up by another Pokemon, and just going out and winning. Other than that, you can do some other things if you want to be different, if you see some other opportunities, and it can even work in singles, but if Hail isn't around, Glaceon's going to be having a hard time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a nice day.